What them haters talking about?
What's up, family? In the latest episode of Attitude with the Badge, we have a couple of white police officers outside the home of a black man. They want to go in. One is standing on the porch. He's very aggressive. The other is standing nearby. The one on the porch, in his hand, he claims he has an arrest warrant. The black guy says, "You're not going inside my house. In fact, get off my porch." Oh, haters don't like that. So the one on the porch gets really aggressive and tries to push the black guy all the way out of the way. He pushed him out of the way, but the black guy stood up and came right back. He resisted. So it's getting tense. Then something miraculous happens. The aggressive, uncivilized officer partner intervenes and tells him to back up. Stand down. You know why he told him to stand down? Because he had some damn sense. And he was being recorded. Had a guy standing by recording, telling them they can't do that. So he came to his damn senses and said, "Back up, let me talk to him." So he tried to go and talk to the dude, like, blah, blah, blah. And dude was like, "No, you're not coming in. You can't come in." See, the cop thought that the brother didn't know his rights. He probably looked at him like, "Oh, he in the hood, he uneducated, he don't know his rights." We usually trample over their rights. They never fight back. So, we're gonna just go over here and do what we wanna do. We got an arrest warrant, not a search warrant. You see, that's a big difference. So an arrest warrant don't allow you to go into people's house searching for nothing. A search warrant, however, does. Big difference. The brother stood his ground. Now, fam, y'all know that is a risky thing to do in America. But I'm gonna tell you something. We ain't gonna get nowhere until we start standing up to these tyrants. Like, they're not going to obey the law. They're not gonna just do it because that's the law. They wanna respect the law, or they're not gonna do it out of the goodness of their heart. That ain't how they're trained. They're trained to get loud and be aggressive and push people around and violate them and stretch their authority, and they're trained to be triggered if you stand up and you talk back. Oh, God forbid you talk back. So now the officer who told dude to back up, now he probably is going to get a sense of what it's like to be under siege by the police. Because in law enforcement communities all across America, the good guys finish last. If you are a cop who tries to stop another cop from doing something illegal, perhaps like treading on a citizen's rights, especially a black citizen, man, ain't no telling what'll happen to you. Oh, buddy better watch his back. Ain't that something, fam? Like, if you a good person, if you good, you get punished. If you bad, you get promoted. You know how many times I've seen cops involved in shootings? I ain't talking about no heroic stuff where they saved somebody's life. They went in, got the bad guy, clear cut the bad guy. I'm talking about after they shot somebody, killed somebody in a questionable shooting, and they get promoted. What does that tell you? That's the culture. This was very rare to have a cop stand up for a citizen's rights. A big part of it is that they got that gang culture thing going on. It's a mob herd mentality. But the other part of it is that the part that don't often get addressed, and that is a lot of cops who may not agree with certain things cops do, but they don't stand up. They do so because they're cowards. That's right. That badge makes them feel invincible, makes them feel like superheroes. That badge and gun makes them feel like when they put their uniform on, they feel like a superhero. They think they can fly. I guess that's why so many of them do fly. But anyway, they think they can fly until they get that dose of reality. They get that reality check. Then they go, oops, cross the line. They get scared. They get brought down to earth. Ooh, man, especially when you start thinking about they possibly could go to prison. Ooh, a cop's worst nightmare. It ain't not making it home. It's going to prison. Can you imagine that? Being a police officer in America and have to go to prison? It's got to be their worst nightmare. This guy who violated the young brother, he needs to be brought up on charges. I say lock him up. He needs to lose his job. I hope the brother don't take this lightly because that dude, you could tell, is used to stretching his authority. He's used to being a habitual line stepper. He got to go. Lock him up. Lock him up. Lock him up. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?
Yeah.